Rick's Firearm Academy of Detroit presents Personal Protection Tips. This is a feature that I run on my site, on my page over at YouTube, in which I present in every episode a personal protection tip that is designed to keep you safe. There are going to be a lot of tips in this section on my page on YouTube when I'm done, but right now I'm making my way there. Before I talk about today's personal protection tip, I want to just take a quick moment to apprise you of the fact that, in case you weren't aware, I do have a page over on YouTube where I present a ton of information, and a lot of it is dedicated to personal protection, self-defense, firearm safety, and I also put up my media appearances. Over the years I've had quite a few, and hopefully in the future I'll have a lot more. So let's get started with today's personal protection tip. Today's personal protection tip is to elevate active awareness to situational awareness. Most people who have consciously made the effort to take on a more active role in their personal protection know that active awareness of your immediate environment is key to being able to quickly recognize potential threats. Active awareness stresses knowing where you are located, identifying other people around you, and monitoring the environment for any changes. A higher level of awareness, known as situational awareness, can greatly assist a person's aim of remaining safe. For example, situational awareness requires a person to hypothesize what actions or tasks performed by others in a general location are expected, and then compare and contrast that with anyone deviating from those characteristics. In my personal protection class, I describe the process as the game, if you recall, that was featured on the Sesame Street children's show. It was called One of These Things. In that game, children were shown 4 pictures. 3 of those pictures were of items that were very similar. However, one of those things was radically different. It did not relate to the aforementioned 3 pictures. From a personal protection standpoint, within that context, imagine that a safety-conscious visitor was planning a trip to a gas station. As you probably know, gas stations are very dangerous places to visit. If that visitor to the gas station wanted to be as safe as possible, he would first imagine all of the expected behaviors of people at a gas station. Let's talk about a few. Driving into a bay, leaving a bay, walking to the cashier's stand, paying the cashier, filling a tire with air, cleaning trash from his vehicle, wiping your windshield, and etc. Things of those nature. Things that you typically see and or expect at a gas station. Of course, then he would start looking for people who were not engaged in those aforementioned actions. You see, people do not randomly go to a gas station. Everyone there is present for a reason, usually a specific reason. The only positive reasons for a person to be at a gas station is to engage in expected tasks, generally congruent to being at a gas station. Alternatively, everyone else present at a gas station is there for potentially bad reasons. These people, above all others, should be monitored during your visit to ensure that a threat does not materialize. You know, I've had quite a few encounters, if you will, at gas stations. And usually when I'm out and about, I'm not the most social person in the world. I usually go there to handle whatever I went there to do and leave as soon as I possibly can. But every now and then there's a person that materializes out of nowhere, it seems, and tries to encroach upon my personal space. Whatever question that you have for me or whatever you want to ask of me, you can do it from where you are 10, 15, 20 feet away. There is no need for you to rapidly come towards me to ask me a question and I do not know you. As a matter of fact, making a fast advance while being unfamiliar to me is a action that will make me be extremely suspect of your motives and intentions. And let me tell you, in case you didn't know, I'm not shy by a long shot. And I'll tell that person, hey, back up. Yo, whatever it is you want to ask me, you can do it from right where you are. And usually, people who had good intentions, they realize their faux pas. And I might even get an apology. And then they'll proceed on with their question from a distance. It is those people who have a problem with my safety consciousness in a very heavily populated location. Those are the people who bear further watching and should be kept at distance. This has been another personal protection tip from Rick's Firearm Academy of Detroit.